All right, here's the 11.3 homework on parabolas. Now, I want you to remember that your graph, your equation is going to be either x squared equals 4py, x squared equals negative 4py, or y squared equals 4px, y squared equals negative 4px. It's one of these four. Okay? So, what you're going to want to do is maybe look at, first of all, the directions say write an equation of a parabola with the vertex at the origin. So they start off easy at the origin. And the given focus is here, 6, 0. So if the origin is your vertex, and 6, 0 is that fixed point, where is 6, 0? Right there. So in other words, my picture has to look like this, correct?
Yes.
So is this an x squared or a y squared problem?
Y squared.
Good job. Y squared equals, is 4 going to be positive or negative?
Yes, positive.
Good. Now, all you've got to do is figure out what P is. How many units is the fixed point? It's 6. So P is 6. So what do you have here?
Y squared equals 24x.
You got it. Done.
This is it.
That's it.
Oh.
That's
It's the
it.
easy part,
So
guys, just wait.
Okay.
Just wait.
Next.
Let me look it up.
So again, all of these in this set, the vertex is the origin. So for this one, 0, negative 4 is your P. That's your P value. So what is this thing going to look like? It's going to be upside down. So is this an x squared or a y squared?
X squared.
X squared equals, is 4 negative or positive?
Negative.
Good. And what is P? 4. And by the way, P is always a positive number. Think of it as how many units it is away from the vertex. So P is 4. So what's my equation going to be?
X squared equals negative 16y.
Yes. Now, just to let you also know that they could rewrite these as negative 1/16 x squared equals y. In other words, they could solve it for y. And this one would be 1/24 y squared equals x. But for me, I'm okay with leaving it like this. Okay? But if, let's say, you were taking a multiple choice test, they may have this answer written instead. Okay? How about 9? What would you do here? Your focus is at 0, 7. So that's your fixed point, that's your P. So what equation is this one going to be?
X squared equals 28y.
You got it. Next one. Negative 1, 0.
Y squared equals negative 4x.
You got it. Next one. 2, 0. Y squared equals 4 times
2.
2. So 8x. And the last one. 0, negative 5.
X squared equals negative 20y.
Negative what?
Negative 20.
20.
Good. Negative 21. Good. 4 times negative 4 times 5. Good job. Okay, the next 4 are asking you to identify the vertex. And all of these are all these vertices are 0, 0. Where you're going to see the vertex change is if you see something like this. I'll show you real quick. This one, the vertex would be, and by the way, there's going to be a number in front. The vertex here would be negative 3, 2. Okay? But all of these ones in this set have a y and normally an x squared, or a y squared or an x, but you don't see any vertices that are other than the origin. Where you're going to see them other than the origin are like that one right there. That one would be an example of one that would be, the origin is not the vertex. Okay, so we'll get to those, but, so, what I want you guys to get in the habit of is getting your equation to look like these. X squared on the left side, or y squared, and then the number, you have to get a 4 here and then P and X. That P value is gonna tell you where your fixed point is. Okay, so, in other words, check this one out, 13. Is X squared, let's get X squared on the other side. We want it to model like what we just had. Now, I don't want this 4 here. I want to pull this 4, bring the 4 to the other side. So what am I going to do? I'm going to multiply both sides by 1/4. Okay? So I know that this parabola is going to look like this, ultimately. It's X squared. Now, you need to force the factorization of a 4. I need a 4 sitting out here. So 4 times what will give us 1/4?
116.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this number and either divide by 4 or multiply by 1/4. Does everyone understand that? 4 times 1/16 is 1/4. You need a 4 here. You must get a 4, or if this is a negative number right here, then you want a -4 here. So now, this will tell you that your vertex is at the origin, and 1/16, which is very small, is the P value. So your fixed point, this thing's gonna be going like this. So this fixed point is 0, 1/16. And your directrix is the line y equals -1/16. Unfortunately, it's a small number, but that's a good enough graph. Do you get this? So you're going 1/16, you want to find this number, 1/16 inside of the parabola and 1/16 away from the parabola to get the directrix and to get your fixed point. Let's do another one. Okay, this one, let's rearrange it. -1/8 x squared equals y. I don't like this -1/8 here. So I'm going to multiply both sides by -8. Does everyone agree with that? Okay, now, I need some kind of 4 here, either a -4 or a +4. Well, it's going to be a -4. So -4 times what is 8? 2. So 2 is your P value. So this is a parabola. It's going to be upside down. Origin is the vertex. And your fixed point is 2 units in here. So 0, -2 is your fixed point. And 2 units away is your directrix. So the line y equals 2 is your directrix. Tell me you understand this. You understand it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, 15 is pretty easy. You've got y squared equals x. I need a 4 here. So 4 times what gives me a 1? That would be 1/4. So this is a parabola on its side, like this. And this fixed point is 1/4, 0. And 1/4, x equals -1/4 is your directrix. So 1/4 this way, 1/4 that way. Questions? And this last one. Rearrange it, 1/2 y squared equals x. I need to get rid of this 1/2, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. Now, how am I going to pull a 4 out of this? 4 times what? Good. So 4 times 1/2 is 2. So this is a parabola on its side like this. 1/2 is your directrix. So if this is the number 1 right here, or I'm sorry, the 1/2 is your fixed point. So 1/2, 0 is your fixed point. And -1/2, x equals -1/2 is your directrix. Get this? Okay, next.
How's that?
Number 17. Write an equation of a parabola with the vertexes at the origin and the given directrix. So, let's sketch this. If the directrix is the line x equals -3, it's this line.
Y squared equals 12x.
You got it. Y squared equals what?
12x.
Now, how'd you get 12?
It's 4 times the positive.
Okay, so 3 is his p-value, so he is correct. Next one. The directrix is the line y equals 5. Remember in Algebra 1 when you had to do these, y equals 5? And you probably thought, why do we have to know this? Well, here you go. Y is 5, and so if, this has to look like this. So what equation are you gonna write?
Negative
Whoops, this is a y, sorry. Y squared, x squared equals -20y. And the last one, y equals -1/3. So what's this equation? Is it x squared or y squared?
x squared.
Is it a +4 or -4?
Positive. 4/3.
There it is right there. Questions? Okay, number 20. Your directrix is x equals 9. Directrix is x equals 9. Where is x equals 9? Let's pretend like that's 9. So where's my parabola? Where's it pointing? Like that. That's your origin, your vertex. So what's the p-value?
Negative 9.
P is 9. So is this going to be a y squared or an x squared problem?
Y squared.
Is it a +4 or -4?
Negative.
And what did we say p was? So what do you have?
Negative 36x.
Whoops, what do I have messed up? This should be an x. This should be an x. -4px. Which should be y squared equals -36x. Okay, next one. 2.8, y equals 2.8. Where is y equals 2.8? So is this an x squared or a y squared problem?
X squared.
Is 4 positive or negative?
Negative.
You're gonna put 2.8 in there. And what is -4 times 2.8?
11.2.
11.2, you are correct. And the last one. X equals -3.75. Is this an x squared or a y squared problem? Y squared equals 4 times p times x, where p is 3.75. What is 4 times 3.75?
15.
15. So it's y squared equals 15x. How else can you write this equation?
X equals 1/15.
Yep. Okay. See these next ones? How do I know these are parabolas?
Because it has x squared and then
One of the variables is to the first power 1 squared. So this is like what you learned in chapter 4 and in algebra 1. So how did you learn how to do this? We did complete the square. We want to find the vertex now is not going to be at the origin. Now we want to keep this y by itself here. We want to slide 3 over. Just want to get it out of the way. We don't need it for a minute. We're just going to slide it over. Now to complete the square, you take half of 4, which is 2, and you square it. You're going to add 4 here. What are you going to add to 3? What are you going to add?
-4.
Why did I say -4?
Cancel it out.
Because 4 minus 4 is nothing. It looks like we did, if you remove, we added this and this, which is 0. It's the same problem. Does that make sense? Now what you have here, this is a perfect square trinomial. When you factor it, you get x plus 2 quantity squared. And what is 3 minus 4? What's 2 minus 4? Okay, so now, you guys learned what's the vertex. This is vertex form. Remember vertex form?
Yeah.
What's the vertex?
It's to the left 2.
To the left 2 and
Down 1.
down 1. Now watch this. I'm going to show you how to write it in a different form. You're going to bring this -1 to the other side. You're going to make this y plus 1. So you may see these parabolas written in this format. Notice that it's the same as that. And you learned this already in 9th grade and in 10th grade and 11th grade. We did this for the last 3 years. The vertex is -2, -1. So what's the relationship between the vertex and these two numbers right inside here? They're opposite. So -2, so -2, -1 is the vertex, right? Now we're not done. Because I ran out of room, I'm going to rewrite it here for a second, because I want to talk about this for a minute. Okay, now I'm going to rewrite this where the x squared is on the left. Now we have to have some kind of 4 out here. So 4 times, what number is out here right now is a 1. So to force the factorization of a 4, 4 times what gives you 1? 1/4. So what is the vertex? The vertex on this is -2, -1. This is how you get your vertex. So where is -2, -1? It's like right here. And this is going to be going up because it's a +4. Now, where is the directrix? The directrix is 1/4 from this point inside here. So this thing looks like this. And the focus point is 1/4 inside here. And your directrix is 1/4 of the way here. So they're going to want to know what the equation is, which is this. They're going to want to know the vertex, which is -2, -1. They're going to want to know the focus point. Can anyone tell me what the focus point? If we went a 1/4 unit inside of this vertex. So if this is -2, whoops, I'm sorry, I grabbed this wrong. -2, -1. Go back. -2, -1. That's your vertex right here. Yeah. Okay, that's your vertex. So a 1/4 of the distance in here and a 1/4 outside. This is your directrix and that's your focus point. Can you name your focus point for me? What's your focus, your fixed point?
-2, -3/4.
-2, comma, -3/4. Good. -2, -3/4. And what's your focus, your directrix? Y equals -1 1/4. A little different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, try another one. 25. Number 25. Okay, so we've got y equals x squared minus 6x plus 11. What should we first do? What should we do with 11? Move it over. What's half of negative 6? Square it. You're going to add 9, but take it away. Factor. What's 11 minus 9? 2. What's your vertex? 3, negative 2. And now you may write it like this. Whoops, x minus 3 squared. I shouldn't use pen, but my pencils are all gone. So what you have here is y minus 2 equals x minus 3 quantity squared. So now, I want to write this where the x is on the left side. And I need to write down everything that I know about this problem. Right now I know what the vertex is. Where's my vertex? Is 3, 2. Where is 3, 2? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now this one again is going to be going, it's going to be going up like this, right? Now I need to know what this p-value is, and I don't see anything in front. So really there's a 1 there. How can I miraculously put a 1 here, a 4 here, and another number so that I get a 1?
1/4.
Yep. 4 and 1/4 is the magic numbers. So P is equal to 1/4. Again, you're going to go 1/4, and I'm going to exaggerate it because 1/4 is not very much, and 1/4. So imagine, here's your picture. You're going to go from here to here is 1/4, and here to here is 1/4. So can you give me both the fixed point and the directrix? By the way, the directrix is going to be the line y equals. You're going to go 1/4 in closer to the x-axis. So what would be this equation of this line right here?
1 3/4.
Y equals 1 3/4. Good. And what would be this point right here? 3 comma 2 1/4. Good. One more. Okay, how do you get this one in vertex form? What do you do with 13?
Move it over.
Yeah, thank you, Troy. What number are you gonna put in here? 16 and what else? Negative 16. Y equals x plus 4 squared. What number is here? Minus 3. So it's y plus 3 equals x plus 4 squared. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite that here. X plus 4 squared equals y plus 3. Again, this is a parabola. That's our normal right side up parabola. What's the vertex?
-4 3.
Negative 4.
Negative 3.
Yep, negative 4, negative 3. Can you tell me what the p-value is? What are you going to do? Put a 4 in here and a 1/4. That's your p-value. P is 1/4. You're going to go 1/4 in and 1/4 away. Can you tell me what the focus point is?
-4, -2.
Yep. Negative 4. Courtney,
-2 3/4.
and what's your directrix? Negative 3 and 1/4. Good. Don't forget y equals. It's a horizontal line. Okay, the back side is going to be tomorrow's assignment. So if you want to continue on, you may. Otherwise, save it for tomorrow.